EnglishTim here. Today we're looking at the new version 9 update to King of Avalon. So they've made a lot of changes this year, and this one is another generally handy one, so generally I'm happy with the changes. I think most importantly they finally put back the Royal Arena to this location here, so you can now see an icon telling you when it's time to hit it again. That was very frustrating having to go through the menu. That does mean they've moved the artifacts back to the center of your city here, which is again back to how it was. So a forward step and a backward step there. Just as an aside, I am checking my diary at the moment and looking that it's now the 5th of the month, and a Wednesday, August the 5th it is, and we're still waiting for the monthly festival event. So if anyone has any ideas on when we're likely to expect that, that would be nice if you can share. I was expecting it today after all the other events ran out, so let's see when they finally get that one launched. Now the other changes, they've now let you move buildings. I know since the new layout has been set up, people have been a little bit frustrated not being able to find their buildings. Generally you can get used to it, and I think it's fine once you work it all out. But if you really want to make some changes, if you go to your stronghold and click Info and then click on Move Building here, you can then choose a building that you want to move, and then you can choose where you want to swap it. So you can keep swapping them around, 200 gold a turn. That will help you know where everything is. Then that could be money and time well spent. The changes to the Royal Arena, actually there have been some fairly significant changes to the prizes. So if you go to the prizes now, you can see they've added steel and meteorite iron rather than a set of hero fragments. And you'll also see the actual way in which you attack has now been changed. So now you're able to configure your full march with all your troops excluding your siege troops, and you can also select your heroes and add your dragon. So effectively you can use this as a much better battle simulator. So I think that's a huge improvement. It's really quite tough to work out how the battles really work, and this is a great way to, if you take somebody on who's a bit stronger than you that you know you're going to lose to, you can keep playing with your configurations and get a better idea on what's an improvement and what's not. So it's a good experimenting platform at no risk. You get all your troops back. So this is a good improvement, I think, to help you understand better how the battle mechanics work. They've also added a new set of statues, the Genesis set of statues. I have to admit, I think they're bringing out slightly too many of these new items now, and it's certainly more than one a year for each type. I think it's a little too frequent, so I think they're just trying to get people to spend a bit more money to upgrade, but hopefully they'll give away some of these, some of the tomes, so that the smaller, lower and non-payers are able to get hold of some of these statues. In the meantime, I will still keep progressing towards my full set of apocalyptic statues before I can start getting more of these Genesis ones. They did introduce 2 new events to go with these new statues, so the limited quests. Unless you've got a really powerful set of statues, you're not going to be able to get very far through this. So if you're a bigger player with a large and well-formed set of statues, you might get some decent prizes out of it. A lot of gold available. There is also the statue trials, so again, if you've got some good statues you can get a decent way through. I've got a moderate set of statues, and you can see I've made it through 3 stages, so it's certainly worth having a look at that if you've got a decent package of statues. Now you can also see that the flaming axes have returned. So before there were flaming swords, now there are flaming axes to tell you to pick up your praising of the champion, so you can pick up your prizes. So that was a nice feature that they've again given us back, which they took away. So I am liking that, so that's helpful. You'll also see today that they've added a new section to the Dominion War. You'll see now that there is a new page about the Castle Conquest. It's a bit of a difference to the way in which the original castle battles have been working. You'll see that you're able to, first you have to take out troops in the castle before you can occupy it. Previously you would go to the castle, if there was no one there yet, you could walk in free of charge. A bit more realistic, I suppose. There wouldn't have been many castles who were totally empty of troops, so it's probably a little, makes a bit more sense. I'm willing to give that one a go and see how it works out. If you are enjoying my content, please do hit that subscribe button and click on the bell to receive notifications of upcoming videos. Otherwise, I look forward to you joining me on my next video.